much shit, Lynsey. Just way too much shit.
Mm-hmm.
My shit has overfloweth. How's your shit?
Um, Not bad.
Not bad?
OCD tidy, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where the Scottish came from. Although, you know, sometimes Lynsey brings that out of me. You were supposed to tell me the funny story, Lynsey. Remember, you said no. We're gonna wait till stream to tell me the story.
Oh, right, yeah.
Tell me.
Coxcon.
Coxcon?
Are you speaking Scottish? Just sorry, I missed that. I nearly missed that. I was doing the thing on the wall. Were you speaking with the Scottish accent?
I don't know.
Okay,
Maybe.
so weekend before last, I went to Coxcon, which was Jesse Cox, Wild Crendor, Dodger, Sand Stripping, Total Biscuit. Did a con in Telford in England, and me and my friend Claire went down to it, and it was great fun. See you later, Roxy Mage. Thanks
Bye,
for
Roxy.
your help. So we went to this con, and we're stood in the queue in the morning on Saturday morning, waiting to get in. And there's a guy who stood behind us, and he has this huge bag with him. Like, this bag was nearly as big. Like, I could have totally got into this bag if it'd been empty, but it was full of stuff. But yeah, it was huge. It was huge.
That's what she said.
And
Sorry.
he was like a proper like kit bag, and he was literally dragging it. It was massive, and he was stood behind us, and he's like, "Do you mind just watching my bag for a sec, guys, while I just go and take a picture of this guy in a hat?" We're like, "Yeah, sure, it's fine." Of course, random stranger we have just met 20 seconds ago, we will guard your worldly possessions. It's just
Really?
just like, yeah.
It just trusted you like that. You do have a very trusting face, though. I trust you with my luggage.
I trust me, but he didn't know. He doesn't know how trustworthy I am. I don't have like anything to prove how trustworthy I am. But anyway, so he goes and takes a picture, and we were like ready to fight to defend that bag, but we didn't have to. It was fine. So we looked after his bag while he went and took a picture of someone, and myself and Claire carried on chatting. He came back over, and obviously heard me and Claire talking, and just started joining in with the conversations. We were also really nerding out about games and generally geeky stuff. And just it was quite nice, just chatting to someone in the queue. So we went up and got our tickets, like got our little wristbands processed and everything. And I got through, and then the guy got through, and then Claire didn't straight away because she hadn't taken the right picture of her email, so she had to go back into her email, and she's fucking around as Claire does. And so the guy stood and he waits with me, waiting for Claire to come in, which I thought, yeah, that was nice of him. And he was like, "Oh, I hope she gets in, or don't worry, we'll sort it out if she doesn't." Like totally like hanging on, which was great. So are we gonna queue for a dungeon while I'm playing this?
We're not. I'm still fucking around. I'm still cleaning my shit.
Oh,
I mean,
right,
not
okay.
my shit. I'm cleaning my stuff.
I will continue entertaining them.
Sorry.
So Claire gets in, and the first panel is just starting as we're going in, because it's taken us literally forever to get out of this queue. It was a long time. So the first panel just starts, and we all run in, and it's already like pretty full. We're trying to find seats and stuff, and myself and Claire find some seats, and we sort of squeeze into it. And this guy goes off on his own. Oh yeah! As we're walking in, he's like, "Oh, I'm really sorry, I didn't introduce myself here." And I was like, "I'm Lynsey, and this is Claire." And he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm Thor." And we were like, and Claire just sort of looked at me, sort of going, "I need an adult." And I said, "Is that your handle?" And he's like, "No, it's my real name. It's quite popular. My family are from Sweden or wherever, so it's quite a common name." I'm like, "All right, okay, fair enough. Let's go in." So Thor goes up to the back.
Thor is the common name?
It's a common name where his family originate from, apparently. But
Where is he from?
I think he said his family were from Sweden.
Oh.
I think.
All right.
So
Did he have a hammer?
so we go in, and he doesn't sit with us, and we thought, like he's like drifted off, he's doing his own thing, that's fine. Thought nothing more of it. Then when the panel finished, and we're off to go and try and play all these indie games, of which there were so many awesome games like Mayon, Robot Wars, Spellweavers. That's a really good indie game that's just come out. It's kind of like Hearthstone and Magic the Gathering had a baby, and you should really download the beta. It's really, really good.
Okay.
But I like to French Professor McGonagall. That's very cool. Hi, Walga. So anyway, so we walk out and he's waiting for us at the back and he's like, I'm really sorry I couldn't come and sit with you. I couldn't get my bag like in past all the people. And we're like, oh yeah, no worries. If you want to hang around, and like he comes from North. All right, okay. So we go in and we're going to go look at all the indie games and he's still dragging his massive bag and we said to him, look, do you want to put that bag in the boot of our car so you don't have to drag it around all day? And he's like, if you don't mind, yeah, that'd be great. So we're like, yeah, cool. So we put this bag in the car, so he doesn't have to drag it around all day. Because yeah, we're trusting. We feel like we've earned his trust by now. Yeah, we think that this is a legit thing to offer to look after his things in the car. So so we put his bag in the car and we go back through and we play loads of like really cool indie games and stuff, and that's great. And then we go into the next panel and they're saying to like live tweet questions to it and stuff like that. So we're all tweeting stupid shit, and I think I tweeted in what would be scarier, 20 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? That was my question. But loads of people put in loads of questions, and Thor didn't have Twitter. So he's like, oh, what do I need to do to download this? So we show him how to load up Twitter. And I said, what's your handle? And then I'll tag you in like all my com pictures and stuff. And he's like, oh, I've gone old school. I've just put my real name in. And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So Thor, Thor, right? Yeah. So Thor _ and he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, Diamond. And I was like, okay. So your name's Thor Diamond. Thor Diamond. Thor Diamond. That's your real name. Okay. That's brilliant. That's like the coolest name I've ever heard. Didn't say anything. Didn't react. Claire's there typing it into her phone.
Is he a dick dancer?
Well.
Sorry.
Is
he a dick dancer?
No, he's in the Royal Air Force. He's in the military.
Oh, okay. And his name is Thor Sparkles?
Thor Diamond.
Thor Diamond. Hey, you want to do a dungeon, right? Because you're 99 and you can't do anything yet. Right? Oh god, we gotta do that stupid dungeon, the shit that annoys the crap out of... Random time walking dungeon? What are those?
Let's do that.
What is that?
I don't know. Let's do it.
You don't know, so we're just gonna freaking do it?
Figure it out. Let's just do it. You're in charge, you're the leader, so you is up.
What else comes after that story? Do you blame me?
Well, no, so like we can put, and he had to go.
Oh,
he had to leave early because he had to go and get a train home and stuff. And we're driving past that on the way home. We'll give you a lift so you can stay later. That was all cool. And he took a picture with. We saw Jesse Cox just as we're leaving, and he managed to take a picture with him, like a quick selfie before we went. So that was like his weekend made. We got like loads of selfies with Jesse as well. It was brilliant. And so we left, and as we're in the car and we're driving back up the road, we're saying, oh, how'd your selfie turn out? I'm tweeting all of mine now. And he's like, oh, it's blurred. I was like, no. Like, the one day he goes to the con, and he managed to like stay a little bit later, and the only picture he gets with him, with Jesse Cox, and it's blurred. He was devastated. And so the next day we went in and we spoke. Oh, that was it. We dropped him off at the train station. And oh my God, when he left, Claire was just like, bye, Thor Diamond. This is his name. And I just oh, like all the giggles and all the inappropriate laughs. I bubbled up all day. Like I hadn't even said anything and I hadn't reacted at all. But oh my God, I just absolutely killed myself laughing. I was just like, that's just like the best. Not because I was being mean. It was just like, that's the best name ever. That's just so cool. We just met Thor Diamond. Yeah. Which started Claire laughing as well. We're like, yep, who have you been hanging around with all day? Oh no, we're just Thor Diamond. Which made me laugh more. So we had to stop the car. I had to stop driving because I was laughing. Then we got our shit together. We started driving back up the road. And then Claire's like, oh, I can't tweet anymore. Or, oh no, I can't tweet as long anymore. And I was like, why not? She's like, I'm feeling a bit car sick. Which made me laugh again. And we get on the road, and she's like just chatting away to herself, like, have you been Thor Diamond? Thor Diamond. To the point where I could not stop laughing, and I had to stop on the slip road off the motorway because I was laughing so hard. We pulled up at the service station, and I literally parked my car in a parking space at like a 45-degree angle because I just couldn't park. I just had to stop the car and get out of it. And we literally sat there screaming, laughing at each other.
Okay.
And
Now
we
the
had to
big question that I'm sure everybody wants to know:
Mhm.
how hard were you laughing? Did you at any time pee a little?
I didn't pee a little, but I nearly coughed up a
Oh,
lung.
you know, if you don't
Like
pee,
I
that
was
like
para-
if you're
I
not
was
laughing to the
paralyzed.
point where you're peeing a
I,
little,
I wasn't laughing to the point where I was peeing a little bit, but I'm a nurse, so my blood is made of cast iron. But I was
that's true.
laughing so hard that my back hurt, my stomach hurt, my face hurt. I couldn't open my eyes. My eyeliner was here. I looked like Alice Cooper.
So what
I
you're
was
saying is
absolutely.
you're gonna
Oh
make a
my
WoW
god.
tune and call it Thor
Yeah, I
Diamonds
need to make a WoW tune and call it Thor Diamond.
or Thor Sparkle Farts.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, it was so funny. But literally, those people sat like we were sat in a car, windows closed, and we pulled up in front of like we literally park at this crazy 45-degree angle. There's people in the car opposite us, like parked up facing us. Their windows are closed too in the car, and then they were looking at us, and they could hear us laughing because I was literally screaming, laughing.
Those are like the best moments.
Oh my god, I just could not stop. I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. So we went in to go and get a drink to just try and calm down a bit. And I couldn't go and talk to Claire, and I could hear her still laughing at the door. So she ran off into like one of the shops to go and get some drink. I went to Costa and managed to like blurt out, just lemonade. Just lemonade. They're like, what size? I'm like, any. Just give me some lemonade. Oh, it was so funny. The con was really, really good.
Was it?
Meet Jesse Cox and Wow Crendor. Wow Crendor's tiny. Like he's really
Don't
short.
tell him that. That's terrible. Don't
Like
ever tell a man he's tiny. Oh my god.
Everyone's taller than me. Everyone's taller than me. But yeah. Oh, but yeah. Thor was very cool. I'm following him on Twitter now. He's very nice.
Now
He's
that
a
you
really
taught
good
him how to
guy.
get on Twitter, that's good.
Now that we talk
You're
like
such
on
a
Twitter.
patient teacher. Like, I mean, that's impressive.
Oh,
You're
thank you.
awesome.